So I like to go on, when we're going live, and I like to just, share it um right then and there, as well. I'm gonna do that. Oh, we got too much talk. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. We have an awesome gift. We have somebody who has allowed us the privilege to be before his presence tonight. He is a busy man. He is a working man. He is a man of the industry, of the music industry. He is a man that understands the industry. He is a man from Mississippi. He is a man that's been out here working. He's been participating on shows. He's been on radio station. He's done interviews. And I want to introduce none other than you all tonight. I want to introduce none other than Beezie 601. Beezie 601. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you.
Oh, thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
So you are the CEO of BOMG. Tell us what that means.
BOMG, Blacked Out Money Game. Then I got the professional version of Blacked Out Music Group. I put it like that.
Okay. Yeah. So talk to us. Tell us, how long have you been in the music industry?
Oh, let's see. It's been about, 15, 16 years now.
Wow, 15, 16 years. So there are some things that you've seen. There are some things that you know. There's some what if, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I wish I could redo this over, but now this is how I understand how this go. I'm a little bit more versed on how to operate it from the business aspect. Okay, so the BOMG, is that a label?
Yes, it's a label.
Okay, so talk to us about your label first. Talk to us about your label. And the reason I want you to talk about your label first, because a lot of people have concerns about labels and how it benefits them and what do they need to do and all of those type of things. So talk to us about the label, what the label is doing, and what type of artist has the label brought on. Talk to us about that.
Okay, well, mainly the label is like family based.
Okay.
All the artists under me, like, that's like we had that real brother sister relationship bond going on. Like, it's family based. We move as a family, so like it's not like you over there or something like that. Like, everybody on the label, that's my brother, that's my sister. Like, that's how we rock. We rock together like that.
Okay, so y'all are labeled. So what genre of music do y'all mainly deal with? Is there a particular genre?
Mainly R&B, hip hop. I'm trying to venture off into the soul, blues, and in that genre right there. Then, and then like one of my sisters, she was telling me the other day, she was like, "You see how Beyonce ventured off in the country? Maybe we should venture off in the country too." So I'm open to everything.
Okay. So are you a singer?
Oh no, I'm a rapper.
You a rapper? Okay. And you've been in the industry, you said, about 15 years. Mm-hmm. So talk to people about your journey in the industry. Like, where did you get started? What was some of the shows or stations that you have been on? Tell us about that.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, let's see. It started, I want to say, probably about 2008, 2009. I used to be around a lot of the independent artists around the city and stuff, but I wasn't trying to be an artist at the time. I just be on the scene with them, and I would like see how they do it, see how they move, and all. I was like, man, I could do this myself. Start my own label and stuff, and it went on from there. I went back and I knew I had a classmate that she was like a sister of mine, and she could sing and rap and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm finna go get her. It's my first order that was Shorty 48. And like we went out there mainly all the artists, we went to school together. So we already had that history and that chemistry, knew each other, it was already like a family. So that's how we started.
Okay. But y'all started and y'all didn't stop. Y'all are still going. And clearly y'all are still going strong.
Oh yeah, because like we've been through what? It's probably been three different changes of the label. Because we started out, it was Blackout Mob. It was BOM.
Okay.
And then when another independent artist, he had Paper Chasing Money Gang, so we combined them together and became Blackout Money Gang, which was the first BOMG. And then in 2021, when I got serious about it, like this could be a real business, stuff like that, that's when I came with the more professional name, Blackout Music Group.
So you mentioned when it could become a real business. So what was the turning point for you to be like, look, I need to take this more serious from the business aspect? What took you to that point?
Let's see, around 2014, 2015, that's when I was ready to give up on music. I had got screwed out of some money on the club and dealing with the janky promoters and stuff like all rappers gonna go through. You gonna go through this. And I had lost my drive for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when you say janky promoters, let's talk about these promoters. What's janky promoters?
Double booking the club. This what happened to me. He double booked the club. I had already paid the 5,000 to rent out the club to him.
No.
Yeah. And this was in what, Jonesboro, Georgia, right outside Atlanta. So yeah, I had my flyers printed up and everything. I got down there that Thursday, passing out the flyers, doing everything. So the show was supposed to be that Saturday, that Friday night. I found out what a girl was having a birthday party there. So I called him. 5G's down the drain. I couldn't get the money out the door because they said she had paid, and I had already paid him. So I charged it to the game, and I was through with it.
Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't got nothing left. Lord G, I ain't got nothing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's pause. So you paid the promoter.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't book the venue yourself. The promoter got your money.
Yep.
You from your area code say you in Mississippi. Your thing say you're a Mississippi artist. You went from Mississippi to Jonesboro, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
After you dropped this money to a promoter and you couldn't have your show.
Yep.
That's why people tired of folks right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's why people, and it's still good people out here, but that's $5,000.
Oh yeah, that hurt because I had sold my cutlass to get the money to do so. Well, yeah.
What? Wait a minute. You wanted this so bad you sold your car?
Yep.
This person ain't promote no more.
Oh no. But it was a good part to it though. Like they say, it's always a good. You can always see the brighter side of it. It might not look so good, but you can take a positive away from it.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So you went through this devastation and you pulled back for a little while. And then you decided that it's still something you really wanted to do. So at some point along the road, you decided that you was not going to stop. And you was going to bring others along the way. So from a business aspect, what could you tell people right now?
Get everything, all contracts, get the paperwork, get signed paperwork, make sure everything's legit. Keep you a paper
and make sure they got
everything.
Some collateral. Hold on, make sure they got some collateral to go with it.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that because nothing in the industry is free, given to you, none of that. You gotta pay your way through.
Okay. Woo. Okay, so now, fast forward after you went through what you went through and you decided you're going to focus more on what you love, but you're going to take some business things into consideration. So what has been your biggest thing so far? What's the biggest thing so far that you have done that you just so proud of? What has that been?
Oh, music wise,
Mhm.
music wise. 2021, we won Hood Idol. Shout out to Lex Lewis, South State
Oh yeah,
Connected.
y'all won the hood eye.
Yeah, we were like
Next Luger
every year
name
one of the
show keep
artists
popping up
win.
a lot around here. Hold
Every year one of my artists wins. Like, and then 2021 we won Label of the Year.
on. Okay. So that's a blessing. So you chose to participate on shows, correct?
Uh-huh.
So there are a lot of artists. What a lot of people in the industry are dealing with, they deal with these artists that you may not know, and people just may not know in general. People don't want to participate on shows and pay to participate on shows. What would you tell those people?
Gotta pay to play.
But
You
they
gotta
need to
get
hear
that
you say it
exposure.
though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You gotta get that exposure. Even if the show is not paying and stuff, I look at it as practice. Help me perfect my craft. I go do a show that's not paying and stuff just to get my practice, get work on my stage presence, get interact with the crowd and stuff. So though open mics, good thing, because all you can do is put your name out there. Promote yourself
Okay.
right. So open
Okay.
mics, good thing. Paying to get into I paid to open up for some big time artists, but you gotta
Okay.
pay to play. So
Okay.
yeah, so it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. You got to look at the artists and then do your research on the promoters and who's doing the shows and stuff. But it has the thing, it could be a good thing and a bad thing. You got to do your research on who's having it.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you balance? I just got off the thing with a young lady. My question is, people need to know how to balance, right? Because if this is your dream, and we have to sponsor our dreams, and how do you balance life plus balancing your dreams? How do you do that?
It takes time. It takes planning and just like anything else in life, if it's something you want to do, you're gonna find the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna find that time, make that time, make a way for you to do it. It's just you gotta be disciplined.
Okay.
If this something that you want to do, you got to stay on that path and take the steps to make it happen.
So right now, are you or any of the artists that are affiliated with your label, are y'all on any stations? Are y'all on any streaming platforms? Talk to us about that right now.
We are on Hood Idol Radio. Like, oh, I mean, artists like Lex Luger had hit me up over the holidays and said that we have 7 songs with 8 were eligible for a play on Hood Idol Radio. So Hood Idol Independent Chicks Radio. Shout out to Kaylee. We're on this station and 90, been on 99.7 in Jackson and 97.7. Like I have a close relationship with, especially 97.7. I have a close
Hold on,
relationship.
let's take a pause. Let's take a bow. You saying it like it's not a big thing, but I think people are so caught up in streaming platforms that people forget that the fact that your song is on a FM radio station, and you didn't mention one, you mentioned two of the stations that are the height in the state right now. And that's big though. I know you've been doing this a while, but people need to understand that that's a major accomplishment. That didn't come overnight.
Oh yeah. It takes time. You got to build your relationships with the radio station. Because real talk, without them, you can't do nothing. Build your relationships with the stations, the DJs. Don't just hop in the DMs and ask them these and these. Go talk to them, have real conversations with them, build a relationship. relationships take you a long way.
So somebody hop in your DM today and they say, "Hey dog, I need you to listen to my music." What you think? What's your response? Because I know you get it. So what's your response?
I listen to it. Then when I hear them back, I'm like, okay, you want my honest opinion?
How does that go?
A lot of artists can't take constructive criticism. Because as soon as you say something negative about it, they say you hate, you don't
But
like them.
constructive criticism is not being negative. It's constructive. You're telling people what they need to work on. You're telling people what they need to do to probably. I mean, come on now. If you've been doing this for as long as you've been doing it, versus somebody who's been doing this for 5 years or less, clearly you have, you know, more skin in the game, you got more knowledge, you got more insight, you got more understanding, you got more training, you understand what people listening to on the radio, you understand how the radio sector go, you understand how the streaming platform goes. So why do you think people would deem it as being negative though?
A lot of the newer artists coming up, they feel like you don't have to go to the radio. You can get it straight off streaming, straight off YouTube streams, and you don't have to deal with all of it. And I'm back from when it wasn't streaming. I started when it was no streaming, when you had to have your demos on the CD. I remember going to Hattiesburg and Memphis and Atlanta and all with what 1,000 packs of CDs, passing them out for free, just so I could be heard. But see, a lot of them, they don't have to go through that. You can just upload your song, boom, it's there for everybody. You share it a couple of times. Let me get on the TikTok, go viral, and I done made it.
But if they upload somebody still got to play it to hear it. That don't mean it got heard.
And a lot of them don't understand it. Because, like, I think it's what? For 1,000 streams on YouTube, you make like 0.033 cents. So you're not even
But
making
33, are you telling me 33 cents?
No, 0.03, you making 3.033 per stream.
That's it?
That's it per stream.
Versus possibly selling 100 CDs?
Yes.
Are you concerned about people not as many people are into younger people are into CDs right now, and like you said, people think they can just log up on TikTok and they can just upload all this music, but they can upload whatever they want to load. If people are not hitting that play button and they're not hitting that share button, it doesn't always matter how much content, in my most humble opinion, how much you put out there. So if it was something you could give to anybody, especially people that's just solely dependent on social media, what would that be?
They think it's easier, but you gotta work a lot harder to get that dollar than it was back when I started. Cause like each CD, I get 100 pack of CDs printed up $50. I sell each CD for $5. That's $500 I done made off it. And then to make 500 now, you're gonna need like what 100,000 streams. So the numbers and stuff.
And nobody never talk about that though. We're talking about it. Well, I can't say what other people are talking about. I haven't heard anybody like openly discuss when we break down the streams versus selling the CDs. So 500 CDs versus how many streams you got to make $500?
Right around 100,000, somewhere around there.
Damn. Just for $500?
Just 500.
And so I don't think sometimes people understand that if you're growing and that actually takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work. Like they have to build their platforms, they have to get people to subscribe. So let's touch a little bit more into actually being a Mississippi artist. Does it appear to be Or where do you think most of your support comes from outside of your family or outside of those who are on your label? Where do you think a good portion of your support comes from?
Actually, I keep track of it through Spotify and Pandora.
Okay.
Yeah, cause like I track my numbers. They do an update every week. And right now, my biggest fan base, I just checked it, is in, what was it? It was a tie between, who was it? Dallas, Texas, and Elko, Nevada. Like they're my top two. But Jackson was number 5, so it was still in the top 10. But you never know
Okay.
who listening at the same time.
Okay. Okay. So you are on streaming platforms, you're the second person that mentioned Lex Luger's name in just within the past hour, literally. You're on Hood Idol Radio. You mentioned that people need to be willing to pay to play. That's what you said. I didn't say that for people. And then you're getting launched on 97.7 and 99 Jams, WJMI to Jackson, Mississippi as well. You mentioned that a lot of your streams are coming from people out of Dallas and out of a place like Nevada. So you're clearly somebody who understands radio, old school radio versus the new age radio. You truly understand how it works. And clearly you have some type of system and some type of mechanism that you use that works. So for people who are coming on board and who are saying, look, this is what I want to do. My theory is a lot of people go to the studio, but a lot of people don't take it seriously. That's just me personally. A lot of people do things, I think, just to look like they're doing things. I think people have the talent, but people don't have the work ethic. People don't have the willingness. People don't have the endurance. People are not making the times and the sacrifices. That's just my humble opinion. But if you could give some encouragement to some of the younger people coming on, from the business sector and whatever sector, however you want to give it to them, what would that advice and encouragement be?
Be true to yourself and practice on your craft. Just because like your friends or something like might not like the song or the record that you made, but you like it, it's somebody else out there in the world that feel just like you, and they gonna like it too. So be true to yourself. You don't have to impress anybody. Be just like everybody else is out here doing it. And then stay with your craft, practice every day. Cause I freestyle to myself every day. I try to chill with one of my artists. I'm chilling with one of my artists right now, Monet Bain.
Hey.
Yeah, like, but yeah, I always work and never give up. If it's something you're passionate about, do it. Keep it.
So, I want to piggyback and I want to hit on this because I think that, and I'm not just pounding on younger people, but there is a lot of things with people, as we said, getting started. People will reach out to people. They would tell people to check them out. People to check them out, then they'll want to charge people. And people may not know who they are. People may not be affiliated with them. People may have never even heard their music. So what would your response once again be to those people if this is what they want to do and they are not known and they are not considered mainstream, but even locally mainstream? What would your advice be to those people?
Well, I'm a little different. Like I know other artists that charge for features and stuff and all of that, but I made a promise to myself when I started, I'd never charge another Mississippi artist for a feature or anything like that. Because I know the struggle we coming from and I know how it is. So now I don't feel like I should charge you for something to get to somewhere you trying to get and I'm still trying to get there. I can't charge you for that.
But what about those who may be new and they may be trying to get a part of your platform? Let's just say you're doing a show or somebody else is doing a show and they make it a point to make themselves visible. Like you didn't look, let's say you didn't look for the artist. Let's say they came looking for you. And you like, okay, and then all of a sudden they hit you with a price tag. Then what?
They hit me with a price tag for a feature.
Uh-huh. You can say it. People need to hear it.
Yeah, like I don't do too many features, no way, especially outside the life. Like it's a reason behind it though.
Okay.
The main reason I don't do too many features because if it's a hit song, you can't make the show, and I want to perform the song. Now you making the show look bad and stuff like that. So,
Okay. Okay.
so and then like we want to shoot a video to the song and stuff. And the schedules ain't working. I don't have time. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to do it then. But there's one reason why I don't have a lot of features.
Okay.
And then
So,
like,
so what projects currently are you working on?
let's see. Right now, I am working on. I'm gonna drop probably sometime around May,
Okay.
and it's called Money, Sex, and Other Drugs.
Okay.
Cause no matter if it's something that you're addicted to, it's a drug. It's an addiction. So money is an addiction. Sex is an addiction. That's why I say money, sex, and other drugs. And then like each song, I'm gonna title like I got one song called Fentanyl. It's a
Okay.
drug. Then I got another song called Love. Love is a drug. So each song gonna have a title like this.
Okay. Okay. So for people that hey, they wanna look you up, they wanna check you out. I just tagged you in the video in this. So that's why I was looking down. I wasn't being rude. I want to make sure, but for people who want to look you up and may want to reach out. And I'm not asking people to reach out to him for free. People's time is valuable. So y'all need to be conscientious of this man's time.
Oh yeah.
So what are your social media platforms and how can people locate you?
I keep it real simple. That's another thing where artists mess up at. Trying to have different names on different platforms. I keep it real simple. One name on all platforms. And that's Beezie 601. BEEZIE 601 on all platforms. And then you can follow the label at BOMG 601 on all platforms. Keep it real simple. You don't have to overthink the process.
Well, I want to thank you. Is it anything that I left off? Is it something you want to say to people? Is it somebody, or are there any people you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my artists. Like we are Monet Bands right here. Shout out to Beauty Cartel, Shouty 48, Lingo, Tom Rome, Dino. So the whole label. Shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Lex Luger. Shout out to Independent Cheese Radio.
Then I hopped in the dope game. No,
Oh,
I need
yeah.
no
Everybody
game.
like
No
if
fucking
you
up
rocking
there
with
one
me,
flavor.
man. Shout out
Put
to
her on. Put that
Go
camera in her face. Come on. We
oh, she want to get camera shine in.
No, don't be camera shy now. We heard you in the background. Come on.
Oh, now I'm just representing the label.
Represent. Come on.
You can put me on blast. Like for real. Mona ain't never been scared, but I mean, what you want to do? I spit some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear a little of my music? I mean, it don't matter to me.
Come on.
My hit single just finna come out. It's called Mirror Mirror, and it go like this. He saw me do my dance, so I let him dance up in it. Gotta know this pussy ain't free, the whole bag I'm spending, and I ain't talking purses. I can buy my own Birkin, and even though he get no slurping in my bushes, he lurking. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimping in it. Oh, this pussy nigga tripping. Outside the club, I caught the nigga slipping. I'm Vance bitch, and I got a whole lot of got a problem, bitch. I'm problem stop. I'm the gangster with the snub revolve, and I got my team. It ain't got a
All right. That's enough. They got to pay for the real.
Well, I thank her.
Oh, man, stay ready at all times.
Oh yeah, we appreciate it. I appreciate you for having me on the show tonight.
Well, I thank you all, and I appreciate you all for your time. I know y'all busy. I know y'all working, but I like to tell people, truly, for me, this is just deeply an honor. I take it as an honor, so I don't take you or her time lightly. It is beyond Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hopefully this is the beginning and not the end.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I will be back in contact, but I appreciate you so much. And once again, I'm gonna let you close out. Tell the people once again where they can locate you, where they can find you, and then we're gonna end it for the night.
All right. It's Beezie 601, aka Beezie the Beast. You catch me on all social media platforms at BEEZIE 601, Beezie 601. And one more thing, I got an all-female album dropping.
Yeah,
Summer for the ladies. It's called Girls Trip. So we got Monet Bands, y'all just heard her speak. We got Beauty Cartel. We got My Chari. We got Paradise 119. Who I miss? Is everybody? I think it's everybody. But yeah, Girls Trip is gonna drop this summer. Hey, hey, I put them. Hey, I put them up against Glorilla. All of the Memphis clique they got. I put my team up against all of them.
And hopefully right before it drop, I can get them on. How about that? So we're gonna speak to
most
the
definitely.
queen. We're gonna speak to the queen that's in the building with you right now. So I'm gonna just plant that seed right there. Hopefully before that drop, I can get them on.
Good. So we gotta
man, a whole lot of free band shit.
all right.
So thank y'all so much, and I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for allowing me the time. Okay.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too. Thank y'all so much.